Welcome, my people, my beautiful melanin people, and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's your boy TL. Basically, coming to shed some light on this chime situation, man. I got a lot of people we wasn't taught credit. Coming up, they don't teach you nothing about credit in school, so we had to basically learn firsthand. And once I learned and I grasped the concept, I started working on fixing my credit because I understand that credit makes the world go around, pretty much. So I'm hoping to help some people out, man, who have Chime accounts, that credit builder account. I'm gonna share some light on this Chime Credit Builder account, and in all honesty and all actuality, I'm gonna give you an honest review. You know what I'm saying, and let you know how to use it properly, because I know a lot of people probably wondering why your credit score is constantly dipping every month, even though they supposedly pay every month, which they do. They do pay your balance off at the end of the month, and the money is already there, secure. It's supposed to be going up. But they are reporting the positive payments and the amounts of those payments, monthly. So it's kind of confusing to a lot of people. Well, it was confusing to me, and now I understand that basically the whole thing, I'm not gonna say it's a scam. It's just misleading because they don't explain thoroughly how this card works and how to use it properly so that you don't get the dips every month. So without further ado, I'm gonna just go ahead and break it down for you guys right quick. If you already have a Chime Credit Builder account, then I'm sure you already have a spend account and you're doing the transfers or whatnot. They promote this 40 transactions in this allotted time so that you can continuously add money, which in my mind I'm thinking is great because it's my money. It's mean that more money is going to be reported at the end of the month, even though they don't report utilization. So they say they don't report utilization, so there is no limit per se, but, and that's the trick, the but. So when you made all these transactions, when I first got the card, I was, I wanted to get the little metal card. I wanted to be special. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do these 20 transactions. I'm gonna use my credit. I started learning the more I use this credit card, instead of using cash payments, I get rewarded by having increased credit score. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use this card, put all my money on it, and do all my spending from this particular card. So I wound up putting, $2,000 plus on the card initially from, transactions, adding money, paying rent, paying this, paying that, whatever the situations may be. When I got the card added on my credit report, skyrocketed. I got a nice boost. It must have been about 45 points on my credit score. So I'm excited. I'm like, yes, it's going down. Oh, but next month I get like a 40 point dip. And I was like, why? I didn't understand. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give them to next month. Maybe next month it'll straighten out. Next month come, no, it didn't straighten out. So finally I called just to kind of get a full picture of what I was doing wrong. How can I use this card properly so that I don't get these dips? And I learned through the conversation from much prying. They were trying to evade the questions that I was asking and answer some other questions that I didn't ask. I don't need the answers to those questions. I need to know, why is it dipping if these payments are already paid? And the reason why is because whatever money that you add onto this card initially, so if I added $2,000 this initial month, yes, they paid it off. But when it's time to report, if $2,000 isn't back on this card, then they will report, let's just say I spent 1,900 of those dollars and I only have $100. It should leave something on the card, right? Well, when they report, it's going to show $1,900 as a balance on the card. All bad debt. So that's why the dips come. So whatever you put on the card, you must maintain that. You can spend it all, but when it's time for them to report, whenever your date is to your statement date, when that time comes, naturally, if that money isn't there, then you're gonna have whatever amount your amount that you made your limit that you're not supposed to have, from what they tell you, from all the misleading information, basically. It's not a good look. So just, if I were you, what I'm going to do now, what I did learn also is that if you don't have that amount there at the end of the month, then it goes as a negative, on the credit report, but it starts over. And me, since I didn't investigate earlier, I did the same thing again. This time I didn't do as much, so it wasn't as bad. So now I'm going to not even have the amount that I did the second time on there. I'm just going to bump it down to like $200, and I make sure that I have $200 on there. It's easier to put $200 in the account before it's time to report to the credit bureaus than it is to put 2,000. So I'm just trying to be smart and enlighten you guys and let you guys know, man, this is the most strategic way to use that card, if you have that card. Or if you just have it like that and you're able to have that money put back in there by the time it's time to report, then, good for you. I ain't got it like that, you hear me? So that's my time, man. I just wanted to report and let y'all know what it is about the Chime Credit Builder account. Give you as much information as possible, man. Subscribe, comment below. This is my first video, you know what I mean? I didn't structure it. My daughter said just go with it, just flow it, just tell it to you guys like I told her. So I just explained it. It's weird. It's like I'm talking to myself, but it's all good though. I know y'all gonna fuck with the dude. So definitely comment, man, if y'all got any other questions that I didn't break down. I try to break it down, as easy as possible, so everybody could understand the lingo, So this video is specifically for people that have the Chime Credit Builder account, who already have it, and for possibly people that plan on getting it, that want to get it, who just got it, and don't want to mess up, make no mistakes, and make sure that they're using it properly. All right, I'm out. Holla back.